Hey there, Leo. Let's go ahead and jump right into any kinds of energies you need to be aware of from February 15th through the 28th. We will go over any kind of disturbing energies or any welcoming energies, anything that you need to know. All right, let's get into it. Leo, overall energy for the next couple of weeks. Nine of Swords. Okay, so the Nine of Swords is about anxiety. So for some of you, this is going to come in the forms of, losing some sleep, feeling very anxious about things, not being able to kind of see the solution of things unless you calm yourself down. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay. So when we look at how this can affect different areas of your life, Leo, for the next couple of weeks, we are looking here at the Knight of Wands. So for some of you, this is about, anxiety about taking that next step towards that which you desire, be that a relationship, be that, some kind of a promotion, a job, or, just some kind of goal that you've set for yourself. This is really about you, having to deal with the anxiety, having to balance it out for yourself so that you can go ahead successfully and move towards that which you desire with this Knight of Wands. For some of you, this is about a love situation where somebody may be coming towards you that either you've been with before that you're, anxious about because it didn't work out before, or somebody new who's kind of sweeping into your life that you're like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know if this person's a real person. They're coming in really passionately. They're coming in, kind of brashly. So that may be something that's causing you some anxiety here. With the Magician card here, this is saying that, whatever's coming is something that you've manifested for yourself. Okay. So now it's time for you to, deal with the anxiety related to it, to be able to say, okay, I kind of created this. I asked for this. Now what do I do with it? How do I manage it? How do I fit this onto my plate with everything else that's going on? So for some of you, you will have to rearrange responsibilities, things of that nature to be able to fit in this new, dynamic situation that you've created. For some of you, a very few of you, this may be that somebody is sending you some nasty energy with the Magician card. And that's what's causing you some anxiety. So if things are going along well and you're good and you got things settled, then all of a sudden you get like these, irrational feelings that you're not good enough or that you can't handle this or that, nothing is real type situation. That may be because somebody is sending you some ill wishes. Okay, so you could counteract that by, in turn, being the magician yourself and, finding out who that is, reversing that energy, going back to that person, or, just cutting off somebody. Also, for some of you, this is saying not to post your successes or plans on social media just yet. And some of you are going to, you're going to know who this is for some of you. It's telling you that, wait until everything is solidified because you don't need that kind of like energy of people wishing you ill or being jealous, envious, and all that. You just don't need that because it is going to add to your anxiety. Now, for some of you with the Eight of Pentacles, this is about work. This is about working towards your goals. So again, being anxious and having to work on, this new position or, just work in general, right? It is going to be, taxing for some of you this next couple of weeks. It's going to be hard. So this is going to be a good time for you to, again, have that work-life balance. That's extremely important for the next couple of weeks, especially people who are beginning new endeavors. Okay, this is about being able to kind of fit everything in for yourself so that you can manage this anxiety. Because this anxiety right now with that Knight of Swords is, it's going to keep you up at night if you're not careful. It's going to interfere with logical ways of thinking, of being able to come up with solutions. So this is something that you definitely want to balance through meditation, yoga, exercise, walks, being creative. Whatever it is that helps you is going to be very, very helpful, especially these next couple of weeks, to help balance. Let's see what else we need to see here. All right, so that's the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is about, taking action with ways of thinking. So for some of you, the way to balance all this is going to be to just quite simply be very logical about, how you want to approach things, writing stuff out, having a plan. For some of you, it's going to be about Excel sheets. Okay, so this is going to be, about really just balancing it with logic, taking action with that. For some of you that I talked about, that somebody may be sending you energy, this is that Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords to me is somebody who can be very manipulative, very unpredictable, comes in quickly, leaves quickly, just doesn't have the best intentions, very self-serving. So, for some of you that are anxious about somebody trying to come back in, from the past, this is, for you guys, this is saying, like, don't trust them. They're the same person. They will show you that, and it's going to be up to you to be able to use the logic to say, oh, there it is. There's the red flag that I knew was still there. Okay. So this is a big thing. And for some of you with the, the pursuit of what you want, this is saying that, for some of you, this is going to take some quick action, quick but logical actions. Okay. That's what that Knight of Swords could also mean. So it's about planning. It's about being logical. It's about taking quick action. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. If you would like a one-on-one reading, you could go ahead and contact me at the email address below. Remember to like and share and subscribe if you want to be up to date on every week that I'm releasing different things, meditations, all that other good stuff. All right, Leo, have a great rest of the month. Bye-bye.